Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, man, this literally does not work. I'm trying out something different here. I've got a Rode mic that's made specifically for my cell phone. Hopefully, it'll give us a little bit better sound, and with the heat pump that's going off over there, hopefully, it will actually neutralize it. Basically, it's a little microphone that points a cone that it picks up sound and helps to block out the rest of it. And that's what I'm trying to do is get better quality stuff. Zeke Elliott project, dude, I still haven't figured out how to do the whole turning off the focus thing on there. It's actually kind of warm out here tonight. You turn the fire down some. Not quite that much. Okay. So I finally got myself back on even keel now from the Super Bowl, and what an ugly Super Bowl that was. Oh my God, what an ugly Super Bowl. But at least it was football. We've got the Alliance of American Football that starts this weekend, so that'll at least give us something to worry about, something to look at and things and get together. But we've got a lot of work with this team. We've got a coaching staff that we still have to figure out how to get on the same page and figure out how to get the most out of the players. We've got to figure out what players we want to have on this team and what kind of team we want this to be. So the work doesn't end by any stretch of the imagination. Looking at our team, we just have not had the playoff success, but you can honestly look, and I'll give Jason Garrett some credit from here, because when Jason Garrett was hired was after the team went downhill and started off terrible under Heath Wade. He kind of righted the ship, and for 3 years he was at least 500. We had some good years of things in there. We just did not have the playoff success, and that you would think with the positions that we had. But you can look at the team and say that they've been going at least in the right direction. I don't know if it's a fact or not. I haven't looked at it, but I dare say that over the last 5-6 years or so, that the Dallas Cowboys probably have more wins in the NFC East than anybody else. I mean, since 2014, we've won the division 3 times. Been to the playoffs 3 times. So from that standpoint, you can look at it and say the coaching record of Jason Garrett isn't terrible. You can look from the fact of 2010 on, of our 9 first-round draft picks, 6 of them have been all pros. 6 all pros. You don't get much better than that in the first round. We found talent where others dare not. I mean, the fact that we ended up getting Jalen Smith and Randy Gregory in the second rounds, and they're paying dividends now. The fact that you found Dak Prescott in the 4th round, a franchise quarterback. You cannot argue with what the front office has done as a GM in getting players. We've got more homegrown talent, guys like Antoine Woods, and you got something out of David Irving, which cost you nothing, and other guys. Xavier Salafalo played valuable minutes right now. Cam Fleming, you picked up off the scrap heap. We've gotten talented guys making plays on this team without going the major free agent route, where you're paying 10, 12, 15, $20 million. So from that standpoint, this team has been a success. I look at the New England Patriots that only have 2 Pro Bowlers on their roster compared to, how many do we have this year? 6? You've got talent. Now maybe the change in offensive coordinator. I know a lot of people aren't sold on Kellen Moore, but I say change just for the fact of change is going to make an improvement over what we've been doing the last 5 years with Scott Linehan. It will at least give a few more wrinkles. The fact that Dak Prescott righted the ship and ended up having 3,800 yards, his best season in the 3 years, means his arrow is pointing up. The fact that you've got an Amari Cooper who is ecstatic about being here, who wants to play, who is going to be now working out with your quarterback and your team for a full offseason. You know, it's the same guy that Derek Carr can only get 1 touchdown to, 24 passes in 6 games. This guy turned out to be the best slot receiver in the second half of the season. Damn near perfect. Now this guy's motivated about being here and wanting to show everybody. You got players that are hungry, that want to succeed. You know, you hear guys saying that, listen, I want to get paid, but I don't want it to be at the detriment of the team, because they realize that, yeah, it's going to be nice. Okay, so if I get 50 million or 60 million, is it really going to matter that much as if I get that ring? In the end, one thing I've learned is money has one thing to say, and that's goodbye. But being that Super Bowl champion, having that ring, having that stature, means you have joined the club of only 53. You can be that guy that says, I am a Super Bowl champion, and they can never, ever take that away from you. And I think that's what those guys want. Now, I know some of you guys out there will say that, yeah, you're the Cowboy fans that Stephen A. Smith talks about, the delusional Dallas Cowboy fans. But you know what? As we sit here right now today, every team is equal. Everybody is 0-0. And teams come from the basement to the penthouse in one season. And vice versa. They go from the penthouse right to the basement. There's nothing guaranteed for any of these teams. We always see teams that make the playoff one year and don't make it the next, except for New England. And teams that don't make the playoffs one year and make it the next, except for the Cleveland Browns. Anything is possible. But all of it begins right now. And how you handle the salary cap, how you handle your free agents on your team, as well as the people you sign, as well as the draft. You got a good track record in bringing in talent. Now the thing is, we have to learn how to use it. We got a lot of work to do, guys. I got a lot of work to do. The Dallas Cowboys have a lot of work to do. There's no time to rest. I never will. Feels good to be back, and it feels good to get back in my routine. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been out here, and I missed it. And I missed you guys. But it's time to turn out the lights, because this party's over. And I'll see you tomorrow night for our live stream. And I'll see you here for Fireside Chat. I'm Mark Holmes. And I'll see you guys soon.